So the first Ashes test is over and we're here in central London at the Adidas Performance Store on Oxford Street, where England and Australian cricketers have come to meet their fans. They're here for a signing session, and Mirror Online got some exclusive access to two of the England stars, Stuart and Alastair. Let's hear what they've got to say. First test over and done with, you must be delighted to come away with the draw.
Yeah, I mean, obviously coming to Lords with the series still 0-0 is pleasing from the position we were in coming into the fifth day. We know we need to improve in certain areas, but that's what we're looking to do coming to Lords.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're looking pretty dead and buried. It always just behind the 8 ball, losing the wickets just at the wrong stage. But you know, credit to the way Collie played, and obviously Jimmy and Monty holding the nerve at the end. It was fantastic.
When you saw Monty marching out to the middle, did you really think he'd have been celebrating at the end there?
Look, I mean, it was you know, the way those two handled the pressure at the end was fantastic. I mean, you know, it's a lot of credit to the way Monty has worked his batting. You know, since he started playing for England, obviously the work he did with Collie, you know, and that buddy system as well. And you know, Jimmy kept a cool head as well at the other end. It was, you know, I couldn't watch, so it's God knows what they were doing, but you know, thankfully we got through.
Talk about the buddy system. You're being very modest because obviously Jimmy Anderson is your buddy, and he batted pretty well as well. What have you been teaching him?
I can't claim any credit for it. I'm just a throwdown man. I just throw it in. But no, he's again, you know, stuff like that when you are putting in the hard yards. You know, people, you know, who are not natural batters, kind of thing, putting in the hard yards, and you know, you shouldn't have been down them to save the game. That, you know, the batters should have done it, but you know, credit to them, the way they handled the pressure was fantastic.
You mentioned though that it really and truly it shouldn't have been down to them to do it. The batters are the ones who need to get in and stay in, and is that very much the lesson learned from Cardiff looking forward?
Yeah, I mean, you know, especially, you know, if you look at the first innings, you know, we got 430, which, you know, is a good score, but on that wicket, you know, it wasn't good enough. And but again, all the batters pretty much got in, which is a good sign. And hopefully, you know, obviously got out the draw. We haven't used up all our runs, and you know, we've got some big hundreds left in us, and we've done it in the past, and we'll definitely, you know, doing our utmost to try and do that.
The first few days of the game as well looked quite friendly between the sides, but by the time we got down to the business end, it looked like a little bit of needle, a little bit of feistiness, which everyone wants to see. You brushed shoulders with Peter Siddle, and he gave Swanee a couple of bumps and bruises. I mean, that's what Ashes cricket's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think there is a bit of needle between the sides, but I mean, it's England, Australia, there's always going to be. But I mean, obviously, nothing untoward happened. It was all in the spirit of the game. But I think you've got to have that contest and fire in what's such a big series, and I think it'll certainly hotten up in the next couple of games.
Now we go to Lords, a ground that England have done pretty well in recent years, but against Australia they can't seem to win. There's 75 years or more it's been since England last beat Australia at Lords, so you're up against a bit of a challenge, but that's the sort of challenge you like.
Yeah, and I think the side at the moment play well at Lords. It can be quite a difficult results wicket because it gets quite flat in the last couple of days, but what we have done well, we've scored good runs in our first innings, which is crucial, and we'll be looking to do that again, and hopefully the bowlers can make more inroads than we did in Cardiff.
And there'll be a bit of pace and bounce, something you'll enjoy?
Touch wood, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice. Obviously Cardiff was a little bit difficult for the quicker bowlers. There was not a lot in it for you, but hopefully come Lords it will swing a little bit more, and the nicks will carry if you get it.